Manifest for life, changing energy, shifting perception. This podcast series will change the way you see and feel as a human here on this planet at this time. Hi, I'm Trish Rock and I'm thrilled to have your company here. Energy is what we are all about, and our feelings about that energy are the key to joy, love and abundance, and it's always a conscious choice. Enjoy this podcast, share it with your friends, and please subscribe. And you can also visit my website at trishrock.com to discover more resources and tools. Now, let's get started on today's show. Hello and welcome to today's show. Let's talk energy, changing energy, shifting perception. And today's topic, comparison can paralyze. Now, many years ago when my career was in the nail industry, I had a lot of success with the first business I opened. The staff and I were all winning at the Australian competitions, and our salon was the busiest in the area, possibly even the city, at the time. I was teaching, working, judging, organising competitions, and generally just having a great time. Along with also getting married, having a baby, and getting on with life personally too. Now I look back at that time and I remember I was fearless in most aspects of growing my business, in taking on new challenges in the industry and in being the best I could be in all areas. These days, I feel I'm not as fearless as I was back then. I've asked myself why and have come to this conclusion. All those years ago, I was in a bubble of sorts. There was no social media. There was only real life that I experienced daily. There was only what was in front of me, so to speak. Yes, there were others in the industry that may have been doing better than me. Yes, there were definitely people more talented. And yes, there were definitely businesses doing way better too. But it didn't seem to bother me. I just did my thing and endeavoured to grow as best I could. I love winning, and I found the competitions enthralling and exciting, and they certainly pushed me to be better. I have discovered that I am now sometimes hesitant to be who I want to be in the world, to bring the message to life that I know I am here to bring. For me, I was comparing. Why would anyone want to see or hear what I have to offer when there are so many others out there doing the same and saying the same, and often doing it better and in a far more advanced way than me? Why would anyone want to work with me when there are so many people out there better than me intellectually, spiritually, and physically? You know, it really got me stuck. It got me paralyzed. And, I thought I was moving forward, but really what I was doing was treading water, sabotaging myself so that I didn't have to push myself past the boundaries of growth. And when I realized that we are all here with something to contribute to the world and its people, I adopted a new, better mindset, and I feel now that I'm back to the more fearless side of me that was present all those years ago. And here's something I would like you to truly know within yourself. We all have an audience that is waiting for our message. I'll repeat that. We all have an audience that are waiting for our message. Now, whether your message is a friendly, loving smile, or it is a globally changing idea, the truth of this still applies. Just as there are people who feel their skills are not as good as others and hold themselves back from sharing them, there are people who believe they are not good enough to even smile at another human. What difference would it make, right? Well, imagine if that was the smile that could change the life or the day of that other person. Imagine if the way you deliver your skill was the breakthrough that someone needed to realize their own skills. We have all been given our own unique ways, our unique talents, and our unique energy in the world. Now, rather than comparing myself with all the amazing people who are absolutely miles ahead of me in business, spiritual development, physical discipline, and anything I can find to compare, I remember that the people who are waiting for the message I have maybe won't hear it from any other source except for me. They may listen, but not hear. The unique way that I explain, describe, work, talk, emit energy, love, feel, write, draw, they're all what will catch the attention of the audience that are looking for it. My audience. And the same goes for you. For every idea we have, every inspired thought, every dream would not have been given or shown to us if we were not capable of achieving it. I truly believe that. Now, also another interesting thought that really helped me move forward is that the ideas, creations, work, messages, gifts, etc. come to us because someone has asked. This is one of the ways manifesting and creation work. Someone sends out a rocket of desire for what they are wanting, and the person who can deliver that desire does. Or at least they get the idea or the desire themselves to create this thing that someone has asked for. So let me give you an example. When I was writing my first book, in fact, this actually also happened when I wrote my first blog, I thought to myself, who is ever going to want to read this? Everybody knows this stuff. I guess it really was a case of me not being in touch with my self-worth and value, but I really was very nervous putting myself out there like that, to be open to criticism with the words I was writing and the advice I was offering. And then I realized that I would not have had the idea or the drive to write and publish this book if there wasn't someone out there that was asking for this exact information. Their rocket of desire went out, I received an inspired thought, and I acted on it. Action, by the way, is something that not everyone takes on their inspired ideas. Therefore, what usually happens is that a whole heap of people will get the same idea. That's right, your idea is never unique, but only a few will act on it. Now, this fear and comparing did rise up in me again just recently. My shift into what I really love to do and what I'm passionate about and who I love to be, which is in the spiritual world, brought up a lot of insecurities, and the people who were starting to appear in front of me were so experienced and talented in what they were sharing, and, I started to shrink a little bit again. But it didn't last long, thank goodness. It pays off to do, the personal development is paying off. It only lasted a few moments though, because I remembered that it didn't matter. I was where I was. Yes, there were more experienced. Yes, there were also less experienced people, but the important thing was we all had our own perfect audience. We all have our own perfect audience. And we are all just where we are, and it's all perfect. So I totally admire and learn from the amazing people in my life, and I encourage you to do the same. Comparing will just keep you stuck and paralyzed. Now, social media is a big pool of all types of people, and if you choose to get caught up in what you feel you can't do because of all the people you see who can do, then please be kind to yourself and do this exercise. I want you to take out a piece of paper, and at the top, I want you to write things I like about me. I remember when I first did this, it was tough. But persevere. Have a go at this. I want you to list 100 things that you like about yourself. Yes, 100 things. What you're good at, what you have accomplished in life, etc. I think you'll find this exercise great at showing you there is no need to compare, that you really are just perfect right now. You are you. You are magnificent and you are unique. And we need you to be you. There are people asking for the gifts that you bring. Do what you can do, and do it well, and do it with love, and do it with good intentions, and keep learning and growing. Self-love, self-worth, and valuing ourselves is important, and the lack of these can stand in the way, as it has done for me. If this is the case for you, and you are ready to be the best you, the most authentic you, and the you that deep down you already know you are, then let's get together and have a quick chat. Maybe I can help you. Now, before we finish today, I want to guide you through a 5-minute meditation that will strengthen your solar plexus and sacral chakras. Now, this is where our self-worth and confidence is, as well as our emotions and self-empowerment. Let's get them flowing so that you can more easily stand in the magnificence of who you are. And it's raining here where I am at the moment, and if it's raining at your place, even better. I find it more magical when it's raining and you're meditating. I don't know why, it's just the energy of it. So, what I want you to do now is to just relax. Of course, if you're driving, please don't do this meditation now. Wait until you are somewhere where you don't have to focus on anything. So, if you're driving, do not do this now. If you are at home, or somewhere where you can just be by yourself for 5 minutes, find a comfortable chair, and I want you just to sit in the chair with your back straight but relaxed, and in a very comfortable position with your hands in your lap. And I want you to take a big deep breath in through the nose. Hold it. And out. Releasing all stress. One more deep breath in through the nose. Take it all the way down to the bottom of your stomach. And hold it. And release through the mouth. Nice and relaxed. Now let's really start focusing on the top of your head. Let's focus on beautiful golden white light flowing through your crown chakra, through the top of your head, and filling your head, your face, your ears, filling right up with this beautiful golden white light. Now take this white light even further down through your neck, down into your shoulders. Let it flow down your arms and into your hands and your fingers. Let it flow through your body, down through each of your legs, down through your calves, and into your feet and your toes. Let this beautiful golden white light flow from the crown chakra all the way down through your body, through your feet, and keep going down into the core of the earth. Let's get grounded. Beautiful golden white light coming from up above all the way down through you to the core of the earth. Now I want you to bring that light back up through your body, so that it's a steady flow, beautiful love energy from above and from below. Now let's focus on our solar plexus area. This is this area near your navel, in the center of your stomach. Breathe right into your solar plexus. Have it expanding as you breathe in and breathe out. Feel the power here. This is your power center. Say these words silently or out loud. I am confident. I am confident. I am able to do and become whomever I choose. I am able to become whomever I choose. My empowered self comes naturally in every situation for me. My empowered self comes naturally in every situation for me. I stand as a powerful, confident, valuable, and worthy person in whatever I do, and people feel my presence. Now I want you to breathe into that, all the way down to the stomach, have it expanding, and breathe out. Now I want you to focus just below the navel in your sacral chakra. This is where all your emotions are held, and this also helps with taking action and feeling more worthy and self-empowered. Now repeat after me, either in your mind or out loud. I make decisions from a place of empowerment. I make decisions from a place of empowerment. I have no need to compare myself to anyone. I have no need to compare myself with anyone. I love my emotions because they show me my next move and my next action. I love my emotions because they show me my next move, my next action. I stand with presence and confidence in all I do. Now take a deep breath in, all the way down, hold it, and let it out. One more. Deep breath in. Hold it. And let it out. Now repeat after me. I love who I am. I love who I am. I love who I am. Now wiggle your fingers and your toes and open your eyes when you're ready. And until next week's show, bye for now.